Hey guys, Ron Moore here, back with another episode of At the Gym. I have with me one of my great athletes, high-performance athletes, Steve Piotic. He's trying out for the national rugby team. I've been working with him for a couple weeks now, identified some issues with his low back, and these are the exercises that we go through might help you guys, for you guys who are watching and who are working out and might experience some low back pain. So this is specifically for people who have tight low back muscles and typically have an arch in your low back. So I'm going to use Steve here to demonstrate typically. So standing there, he's going to have a big arch in your low back. You're going to have tight erectors here, and your abdominals are going to be kind of protruding. Probably identifies that you have weak tight hip flexors. So we're going to have to do a lot of stretching and strengthening. So we're going to go on the floor and do the exercises. So this basically is the cat camel stretch. He's in a 4-point kneeling position. His hands are right below his shoulders, knees below his hips. This is a great position for the back to be in. We need to stretch these muscles. There's two ways you can do it. The cat, which I'll show you. If you guys have a cat out there, your cat probably does this, probably has low back pain. That's why it stretches this way. Take a big breath of air in, focusing on tucking the tailbone, and now go down. You don't have to arch the other way. That's it right there. In his case, he already has a big arch. We're not going to go further and jam those facets. We're going to try that again, Steve. Tuck your tailbone, take a big breath in. Feel that pull there? Yep, good. And then flatten out. Probably want to do that, flat back position. Probably do that a couple times. So for Steve, we always do that cat stretch. We never do the camel. So basically, it really depends on the person. So the next series, I like to do this, we're going to be in the same position, the 4-point kneeling. Your hands are going to be below the shoulders, knees below the hips. If you do have wrist problems, you'll notice that Steve has his hand formation in a fist, so take the pressure off the wrist. What he's going to do now, he's going to try to get his hips onto his heels. He's going to sink back and breathe in and breathe out. Big pull. And as he feels that pull, he's going to really expand and get a little bit of traction and reach with your hands forward there. And now bring back with your hips. Take a breath of air in and breath of air out. Breath of air in. And then you're going to cross one way, bring your right hand, go over. And you're going to sink back with the hips. Breathe in, expand. Feel that pull, Steve? Say yeah, yeah, if you feel. And go the other side. Same thing. Next exercise we're going to do is the bird dog. Really good exercise to work on the core and the low back. Again, same position, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Try to find a neutral position. So what I'm going to have Steve do is kind of go to different points of your curve and then arch the other way and you tuck your butt out, like stick your butt out the other way and find a good position for you. Does that feel better there, Steve? Okay, keeping everything flat. And I like to use a stick like so, put it across. And then what we're going to have him do, see if he can balance this. One hand up, your right hand's going to go up, your left leg is going to go up as well. Up, up, up. He's going to bounce it. He's getting tactile feedback. Come back in and try that again. And when you have it up, we're going to have you bark like a dog. Bark, boy. And come back down. All right, guys, so the next one we're going to do is called the plank. We're going to get our toes, your feet are going to be close together. Hands are going to be in. Put your forearms together the other way like this. Turn like this. And you're going to bring your hips up. You're not going to hold your breath. It's important when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your breathing is independent of that contraction. So he's breathing in and out while still being contracted. You just don't want to let go. As you breathe out, let go of the abs. You want to make sure you breathe while you stay tight and knees down. So that's basically the 4 exercises that I always do as the initial part of the like a part of the dynamic warm-up. So before they go into their lifting, I like to activate the core, stretch the low back muscles. That really works wonders for people who have low back pain with the athletes that I train, as well as the weekend warrior or my average client who wants to get rid of that back pain. So that's about it, guys. Make sure you talk to your doctor before you try any of these exercises, and thanks for tuning in. Make it happen.